Hello, Wolfwood.
Hello, Mr. Stampede.
Well, we've all gathered here today to ask you a very important question. Are we or are we not going to hell?
Yes.
Now hold on, there's more to it. You're gonna go to hell with the cancer.
Goodbye. We're all going to hell, or whatever that fucking video is.
Hold on, stop, wait, pause. You didn't actually say that, did you?
No, that's
I would have believed it. Okay, regardless. So the question here today, Nicholas D. Wolfwood, is are we going to hell? And the way we're going to find the answer, instead of just assuming the answer is yes, which I don't think you believe in your heart, is by actually sharing the stories of the people with you, and you with your priestly duties and your connection to God.
I have been gifted the powers of fucking fate decisions.
Well, no, I thought you could talk to God from the Bible.
That's the fate decisions. I talk to God, he goes yeah or nah.
I thought
I repeat the answer.
So he makes the decisions, not you. That's the point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm simply communing.
That's why
with the big guy.
Right. That's what I'm asking you to do here is communicate.
Commune.
Yeah,
let me.
Oh, is that why it's called communion? Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's why it's called communion.
Because I've now opened a communication with God.
Your first communion is the first time you consent to communicating with God.
Please subscribe to our YouTube, by the way. This video is brought to you by people who are nice to us. So if you want to participate in that, you can be nice by hitting that subscribe button.
Have you tithed this month? Would you like to? You can do so by hitting the subscribe button below. And then some of your money, aka AdSense, will go to us, the Church of Michael.
But if you'd like to do even more, consider clicking our Patreon. For $1, you can actually sacrifice your heart and
you can actually tithe directly to the church instead of bypassing 17 different things.
Consider.
There are orphans out there. I'm one of them.
Me
Please
too.
Give me money. Anyway, I got God on speed dial. So it's a joke. I don't have. That's not how you talk to God.
How do you talk to God?
Usually by praying, but you can do it in any form that fits you. If you feel the Holy Spirit course through your body, some people dance or sing, some people sit down and pray, some people meditate. There are many things. Some people even say that running communicates them with God. I have not found that. Every time I run, I worry that God does want me dead because it's usually they're shooting after you.
Doesn't that mean you're closer to God?
That's not how I would like to be closer to God.
But technically speaking, if you are close to death,
yes, you are close to meeting your maker.
That's interesting. Anyway, so here's
on with the confessions.
Here are some stories from the people. Anyway,
Vash has collected some anonymous, aka Reddit provided.
There are usernames.
Confessions.
So I don't know how anonymous they really are.
If you hear your username, just know I don't know who you are. So
I don't know.
Still respecting the laws.
Also, actually, for the record, if you have something you would like to confess, or if you're questioning, am I the asshole in anything, or anything that fits under these Reddit categories, just shoot us an email at spongobeebee@yahoo.com. You thought we forgot.
We did not.
We didn't.
We still have spongobeebee.
Spongobeebee is out there. Shoot a message. Confess something. Get it off your chest. It'll make you feel better, and then we'll judge you for it.
We have a judging system. This is going to heaven. This is going to hell.
This is why the people are confused.
There are many doctrines. They're contradictory sometimes. It's
clearly
kind of fun.
So this comes from Reddit user honeyqueen_, and her question about that we are going to decide. I don't even know. It's just a confession. I mean, she's not really asking, so maybe this actually is in bad taste, but it's something.
Okay.
Reddit user honeyqueen asks, or presents to the world, I opened a nail salon because of my foot fetish. I, 26F, have a foot fetish since a young age, and just feel aroused when I touch another female feet. But I was too shy to talk about it, so I started offering petties to my family members and close friends. At 22, I started working as a nail tech so I can always be around them. Worked in a saloon for 3 years. And now with the help of my parents, I opened my own salon and have a lot of customers every day, and I love being surrounded with feet all day. Washing and grabbing and touching them, and my foot fetish is getting stronger every day. That's the confession. What do you think, Father?
On basis of you should always get consent when engaging in your kinks, and I would hate to be one of her friends who unknowingly participated in the foot fetish thing. Sure, she said it was only female feet, but there are women out there with feet.
What? You lost me a little bit with the fact that there are in fact female feet out there. What are you getting at?
Women have feet!
Right.
I was going somewhere, I lost track. Just know, women have feet.
So all women should be aware of this woman's existence.
Women, watch out. The foot lady's coming.
I mean, but what if you're just walking along with no shoes on and she sees them? That sounds like you're women shaming. Women are allowed. Okay, see, this is what we came here about. Women are allowed to have body parts. So are men. You can't shame people for having toes.
Body parts.
You can't shame people for having toes.
Women are allowed to have body parts. Women are allowed to have feet. However, this lady should not be operating a foot salon if she's getting her rocks off whenever she squeezes somebody's big toe. Hell!
I think there's a lot to unpack there, but I guess we can move on.
All right, load me up.
Genuine question. Should I do a serious one or a funny one next?
Well, I think the first one was pretty funny, but also
They're not all funny.
throw me a serious one.
All right.
Let's get into it.
From user Annual Aggressive 1985. I don't want to be here. I have 2 children, a boy 8 and a girl 5, and they have different mothers. We all get along amicably, and I'm still with my daughter's mother. I love both my children, but I'm just so horrendously depressed, and I don't want to be here. I feel like my son would be fine long term. His mother is very involved, and I know he would still excel without me. My daughter is the only reason I'm alive. Her mother, who I love, has a parenting style that's basically keep her distracted so I can screw around on my phone. Most of the time, she just puts on the TV and leaves it on. She won't read to her or do anything, blah, blah, blah. TLDR, his wife is kind of a neglectful parent. He's not sure he wants to be here anymore, but he's with her. I don't have any choice but to be here for her. I wish I didn't have to be, but her mom is so uninterested in engaging at all. That's rough.
Step 1, divorce.
Is divorce allowed?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, you're the one who talks to God.
Yes.
God said it's okay.
I didn't ask God. Divorce is okay.
Can you ask me?
Because there are fucking children involved, and they are small, and they can't take care of themselves. So get divorced from this lady because she is probably also dragging your mental health down. Seek help from a therapist, psychiatrist, whoever the fuck. Talk to your fucking friends. Make friends with the kids' friends, parents, etc., etc.
There's another world out there
Get
for you, my
yourself
guy.
socialized.
Do something else.
Poke, do something. You are not going to hell. Just put in the effort that your daughter deserves and your son. Take care of your fucking kid.
I agree with that one. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
You want to do this one?
I read the title
All
over
right.
your shoulder and I would like to know more.
This one comes in from user deleted.
We don't know. This one is anonymous. It is anonymous.
It is entirely anonymous.
User deleted. If you see this and you decide to be unanonymous, that's on you.
All right, title. I stole $60,000 from a game show by inserting a pager in my butt.
Impressive.
Not really. I mean, they come pretty small.
No, I mean the
The ingenuity.
yeah.
Here's the information. I was facing financial stress and needed to pay back loans. $60K would have and has solved all of my issues. My life has been a blessing since. I appeared on a game show similar to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and would read the questions. My friend, who was sitting in the far corner, would page the pager on the correct answer. I would obviously feel the vibration, hence why I won $60,000. I wouldn't have made it past the 3rd question otherwise. I haven't had to cheat since, nor have I had the opportunity to do so, nor would I do it again.
Here's the thing. Lying and cheating and technically therefore stealing
It's bad.
are sins according to the Bible. That being said, it's a hellscape out there and I nor he can blame you for doing what needs to be done.
I didn't speak, but fair enough.
That's-
You're right. You're right that I don't.
It's pretty smart. It's harmless. This game show company thing presumably has the funds to give you the $60,000. There are game shows.
Plus,
that
how
would-
much do they make
Exactly.
per episode that you get nothing if you don't win?
So, in the eyes of God, you are going to hell. In the eyes of pretty much everybody else who reads this, I can't imagine anywhere else. You did it once, you said, I'm not doing that shit again, it got me out of the shit zone.
Wait. So is he or is he not going to hell? Are we operating on a reality that hell is real or not?
Biblically speaking,
That's bullshit.
we have scammed people before.
Yes.
We are also going to hell. I can't tell
We're not-
someone,
we are
oh, hey,
not-
you're going to hell for something I've already done.
We
Like,
are not all going to hell. No, we're not. No, we're not. This is crazy. We're not all going to...
Next question.
This one's very long.
Okay.
Some of these are long. I mean, let's skip it light for now.
Let's see what happens.
Let's keep it real light
This
for
is
now.
episode 1 of Confessions with Vash and Wolfwood.
We'll see.
We'll not get too crazy with it.
This one comes from user deleted.
Same guy as the butthole?
Probably.
Alright, let's see what he did next.
It ain't cute.
Oh no.
Title. I once broke up with a girl because she turned the bathroom into a biohazard every time she took a dump. Further information. A few years ago, I was in a relationship with a girl. She would eat a lot of spicy foods, etc. The first time it happened, she got up while we were watching a movie. And when she came back, I needed to pee, like one does.
Happens.
Totally relatable.
Happens to the best of us.
Me too, man. So I went into the bathroom and immediately almost threw up. It was legitimately one of the most horrid smells I've ever experienced. I didn't say anything though because I didn't want to embarrass her. I started buying air fresheners and spraying the bathroom top to bottom every time she used it. It didn't help much. Eventually I started associating the sight of her
Oh,
with these
no.
rancid smells. I couldn't be around with her without being disgusted, so we broke up. I told her it was because we were both busy in our personal lives. Before you comment, I want to have an opinion on this one. I think you
Alright.
made the right decision.
Yeah.
Because that's not fair to her. And the thing is, that might be a you problem. They might not be stinky farts to everybody. I don't have stinky farts.
That's because you're a fucking plant.
I'm just saying. So, like, to somebody else, she may not have stinky farts.
I think if you have the freedom to cohabitate with people who don't stink up your bathroom, you should.
Period.
Not going to hell.
This one's a little deep. This one's a little long, but I'll summarize at will. This one comes from Throwaway 23 No. My wedding is in a month and I'm breaking it off.
Oof,
I know it
rough,
sounds
buddy.
impulsive. I know it sounds impulsive, and I suppose it is, but there's a good reason behind it. Me, a 23-year-old woman, and my husband-to-be, Liar, 36 years old, he's no longer the man I thought I was marrying, and honestly, I'm not sure he ever was. We met through my brother, a 26-year-old man. My brother met him at work. Apparently, they just clicked and thought Liar and I would be a perfect match. We went on a date, and we thought we'd go on another one. Well, second date, I thought it'd be a good idea to make a few things clear. In this case, would lead to a long-term relationship, which it did. I explained that I wasn't interested in being with a religious person, someone who wanted children, etc. Basically, anything that could cause problems in the future. I love being straightforward. Fuck yeah.
Fair enough.
I completely agree with you there. One thing I mentioned in particular was that if I wasn't his type, he should be forward about it because I wasn't interested in changing anything permanently. I'd also like to add that we discussed medical problems because I'm on medication for a psychological disorder that causes drastic weight fluctuation. He agreed with all my views, saying that I was exactly his type. He said he didn't mind the weight fluctuations either because he didn't change my appearance too much, which is true. And last week, Liar set me down and told me not to freak out. I listened. He explained he wasn't entirely honest with me, saying that he was in fact a Christian and wanted children. He then continued by saying that he thought I would have changed my mind about these things, but that ultimately we could work through it together and go to counseling after the wedding. That wasn't where I freaked out because I wasn't given the chance to. He didn't stop at the stuff he mentioned beforehand. He gave me the following list of things he didn't like about me and thought I'd have to change. 1, I'd have to get off the medication because he didn't like that sometimes I'd be easy to pick up and other times not so much. Apparently this was embarrassing in front of his friends. 2, I'd have to start wearing makeup. I have a skin condition and that doesn't allow for it. 3, I have to dye my hair brown and get it chemically straightened every few weeks. Oh my God.
What?
Sorry for the organic interruption. He didn't like the curls and was even willing to pay for it. Wow. 4, get a boob job.
Wow.
And more things of the like. I stayed quiet and said he'd have to give me a moment. I've been staying at a friend's place for the past week. Liar doesn't know, but he did get my parents, who I have not spoken to since I was 14, to call me. Apparently he's had contact with them the entire relationship.
What?
Knowing full well what they put me through. I honestly just don't know what to do anymore. I'm leaving, but I'm not sure how to tell him. Wow.
First of all, without need for further commentary, you are not going to hell. He is, for the commentary, as someone who is religious and does want children. That is something that should be figured out before any legal ramifications come into play, such as marriage, purchasing property, any number of other fucking things you may do under the eyes of God or the law or both or neither at the same time. You saying that on date 2?
You did everything
You did everything
right.
right. You being upfront. It is incredibly shallow to care about someone's weight or appearance to the point of it being a complete turn off. You can obviously have preferences.
Well, but also just don't lie about it in the first place. Like, if she said to you,
she said, hey, my weight fluctuates. Do you care?
What are you, a coward?
If he had said in the moment, no, I don't care, because he didn't think he cared.
That's
and then
different.
After it happened, he realized, no, actually, it does affect my self-esteem or whatever. That's when you say, hey, can we talk about this? And you go from there.
It is his duty to not be a coward and say to you, hello, actually, I do have things that aren't going to work here. Let's talk about them. That is his job.
But we're requesting you to get off your medication. I have no idea how life-altering or threatening it is, but doesn't matter. It's medication that presumably helps you.
It is your body.
That's not his choice. That's yours. Same for you not wearing makeup again. You have a skin condition. Even if you didn't, who fucking cares? It's makeup. You are allowed to.
You're beautiful as your natural self, I am sure.
That, and also you don't need makeup to exist. Makeup is a choice. It is a little art thing that you can do to your face, and you don't need it, and no one should expect you to need it because, quite frankly, most men don't wear it. So why are
Where's
women
his
expected
eyeliner?
to? Third, the hair thing is crazy. The boob job, equally crazy.
I almost almost feel like the hair thing is more
crazier.
crazy.
Because the boob job thing, that's simply just men liking booba.
Which can you blame them? But like, your
The
hair
thing
is
crazy.
who you are.
That's going to permanently damage your hair, which I'm saying this as though you don't already know this. So sorry for mansplaining to a stranger on the internet.
Honestly, thank God he told you before the wedding.
Because also having the suggestion of going to counseling after the wedding, that's whack. Because that means he has secured the bag, and now he is presumably going to find a counselor who will either make you feel immensely guilty for not going to his level, or not fucking validate your opinions, which are, hey, this is my body and my life. I would like to live it how I see fit. Glad you called it off.
Whack.
Whack.
Bad.
Not you. Him. He's whack.
He's whack. So
well, on that note, that was Confessions with Vash and Wolfwood.
Number 1.
I'm sure there will be more, given that people love to spill their soul online. And this would be a great time to have a NordVPN sponsorship.
Yeah.
Because then we can say something fun about VPNs. Unfortunately, we don't have one of those.
Yeah.
So if you would like to sponsor us by joining our Patreon, you're more than welcome to. You can call yourself Nord and we will pretend that you are actually NordVPN. How about that? Thank you for listening. Let us know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And if you have confessions of your own, like Needle said at the beginning of this,
spongobeebee@yahoo.com.
Send them over. We'll read them out loud as well.
But we'll keep you anonymous, unless you don't want to be anonymous.
Send them under whatever name you want us to read out.
How about that? How about that?
You got any final words? Anything you need to get off your chest?
I deplanted our son earlier. It wasn't intentional, and I think he'll be okay.
He fell out of the
He did fall out, and I was really worried, and I feel really bad for that, and I hope God will forgive me.
Hell.
No!